What's going on, guys? Welcome to Gunchuck Gaming. I'm Tito Rosado, and before we get into today's topic, I want to discuss something serious. Every day, people just like you watch Gunchuck Gaming videos, and they're not subscribed to the channel. 99% of you who watch our videos are not subscribed. So do your part, make a difference, hit that subscribe button. Today, I want to talk to you about Xbox game sharing. Now, this is a feature that I feel like is underutilized by a lot of people, because anytime I talk to friends or other people I meet about game sharing, I feel like they're not typically in the loop of knowing what it is or understanding how it works. This is something that allows you to play games with your friends, even though your friends might not have purchased that game. So first, I'm gonna just walk you through a tutorial of how to set up game sharing, and then I can go into more of the details about it. So let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna wanna do is go ahead and hit your Xbox button. Go over to your profile. You'll click on add or switch. So from here, you can see I just have my login. If you go down to add guest or add new, you're gonna wanna click add new. So once you click add new, this is now going to give you the ability to put in your friend's information. So obviously you will need your friend's login information. So as long as it's somebody that you trust or vice versa, you're gonna have to have that information to make game sharing work. You will need both their login, email, phone, or Skype, as well as their password. So once you've submitted that information, you'll then see their profile right below yours. For the sake of this, I'm not going to submit it and add another profile in, but you will see it right below there, so it will showcase that you have the ability to sign into their profile. So once that is done, you will go ahead and log in to their profile on your Xbox. So obviously at the time that you're doing it, they cannot be logged in on their end. So they will need to log out. You then log in here on your Xbox. So if we were now logged into their profile here on your Xbox, you'll then go to settings. You'll go over within general, over to personalization, and go down to my home Xbox. Then you will simply click make this my home Xbox. You will do that once you are logged into your friend's account, or vice versa, as I've said before. So right now you can see I'm logged into my account, so it's asking me, do I want to make this Xbox my home Xbox? Which I don't, because currently my home Xbox is my friend's Xbox, so that allows him to play every game that I have purchased. So this is also what you would do if you needed to take back, you know, those rights or take it away from having your friend having the ability to utilize your games. You would click make this my home Xbox, and now you won't be technically sharing your games with anybody, and it also allows you to play your games offline. But that's it. Process is really easy, really simple. You do this on both of you and your friend's Xbox. So obviously your friend would have to have your account on their Xbox as well, and they would do the same thing. And after that, you guys can simply play each other's games that you've purchased digitally. And once that process is completed, you will know that it worked by going down to My Games and Apps, head over to Full Library, and then go over to All Owned Games. So this will show every single game that was purchased that you are now able to download, and then you are good to go. And one thing to make note of, that once you have completed what I just showed you, in order to have your friend to be able to play the games from your Game Pass subscription, they won't find those in that same listing of games that you own. They need to actually come to the Game Pass app on their Xbox, and they can look at the list of all the games in the subscription, and then they can simply click on the game and then download it, and they'll be good to go. And that also, it works with the EA Play that's integrated into Game Pass. And that's it. Pretty simple way to be able to make this work with your friends. And once that's done, that means any game that you purchase digitally, your friend can now play, and then vice versa. If they purchase a game, now you can play it. So this feature was implemented initially for like families. So it's like, okay, if there's an Xbox with a bunch of people have a profile on that Xbox, you know, if I purchase a game, then my son logs onto his account, he can still play that game that I purchased on my account. But it's awesome that it works even for somebody who's not in your own household, as I've been doing it for many years now. It kind of really helps out for, you know, you buy a new game, you're excited to play it, you want to play it with your friend, maybe your friend didn't buy it yet, well, now they can play it. So the only downside I've seen to this so far is I actually recently discovered, I live in Texas and I went through that crazy snowstorm and lost power. So I started going through the blackouts, the rolling blackouts, which it would give me power for like an hour or two and then it was gone. So with that hour or two I had power, I was like, cool, let me play a little bit of offline Xbox. And I couldn't play my games because they were technically attached to, you know, when you guys made that home Xbox at your friend's Xbox, that means that you have to be online to then play it. So one downside there. So I would recommend that if ever, you know, you have done this with your friend and let's say you're gonna go on a road trip or go somewhere where you're gonna be taking your Xbox or playing on your account and maybe you're not gonna have a Wi-Fi signal to connect to, you'll wanna make your Xbox your home Xbox. You'll do those same steps I taught you, but do it within your profile on your account and make your Xbox your home Xbox. That way you can play all your games offline, even if you're not connected to the internet. But that's honestly the only downside I've seen from it. Other than that, it's been nothing but greatness, just being able to have any game that I purchased, my friend can now play. And one thing that I've learned is that you can switch it pretty much as many times as you want. They don't limit the amount of times you can change what your home Xbox is, because I was sharing with a friend and then his Xbox died, so I wanted one of my other friends to be able to play a game that I purchased. He did those steps that I just showed you, and boom, he was able to play the game with me. That simple. So really cool feature that I think enough people don't know about. That's why I wanted to make this video today to showcase for you, so then maybe you can get a friend to play a game that you've been wanting them to play, but maybe they just didn't want to buy it. But hope this video helped you out. Any other questions you may have on it, just let me know down below, and have a great day.